What's up? There's a very special level with me where I haven't broadcast in like 2 weeks. But now I'm here, so isn't that great? Um, so right now we are in Half-Life 2, and we're talking about the level design of Half-Life 2, playing through it. Um, and I think last time we left off, we were. Where were we? Well, let's go see what happened. I think where we left off about a week or two ago was we were in the middle of this oh god, that's loud. Um, we were in the middle of this airboat section. The airboat section in Half-Life 2 is kind of neat. You ride this little hovercraft thing through all these different canals and radioactive sewers and stuff. And then, and on the way, you have to like make little stops. Then you get out of your little boat and you walk around and then solve little physics puzzles. Because this is also kind of early in the game when Half-Life 2 really wants you to know that they put a physics engine in. For 2004, that's really, really impressive. So what are we doing here? You can walk over here. I think there's a zombie that pops out. Oh god, yeah. Oh gosh. Some supplies here. Is there anything here? I don't think there's anything here. That's just like a random dead end, I guess. Oh, there's a ladder here. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, and then I can jump down over here. I think I have to open up that gate. Let's actually look at that gate first. Oh, I think I have to pilot. Okay, so I have to pilot my little hovercraft boat thing over there. But before we like solve that puzzle, I do kind of want to talk about the design of this area for a little bit. I think it works. I like it. It's kind of old school because if you played a lot of Half-Life 1, you'll notice that they really like mixing rock work with like straight like concrete forms. So you'll notice like right here's like a bunch of concrete, a lot of like angular 90-degree man-made forms right here. And then here's kind of more organic forms where you have cliffs and dirts and slopes and stuff. Um, and that's thought to be like good level design because you get like a mix of all these different shapes and a mix of all these different textures and contexts. And I think that still kind of holds up. I kind of like how we're kind of in this like underpass area too. Like it makes the area feel kind of big. It's also pretty tall. It kind of makes me think of like a cathedral almost. Okay, let's go ahead and solve some of this puzzle though. I think I have to pilot this here. I kind of like that they prime you a little bit by putting a barrel right here. So that when you see that it lifts up a barrel, maybe you can think about how that might also lift up your airboat. That's like a little subtle, maybe physicsy kind of hint there. This looks pretty impassable, I guess. I think they did a good job. I like the actual details here and how they mix all the different shapes. Keep going this way. Supposed to go in here. What does that do? What does this do? Oh. That. So this is like this is like a seesaw pulley puzzle. We've already solved like 2 or 3 seesaw puzzles. So it's starting to wear a little bit thin. Maybe this chair will be enough to weigh it down. No, not really. So I need something maybe a little bit heavier. Maybe this cinder block right here. Cinder blocks have been a favorite of the seesaw puzzles so far. Maybe we can put this tire in there. Maybe let's put this barrel in here too. Is that enough? I don't think that's enough. It's not enough for my airboat to go off that. It's not enough for it to go off and over that gate, I guess. So I guess I have to find more stuff to weigh it down. So at this point, this is when another player might have gone over here to look for more cinder blocks or something to pick up and encounter that zombie. Or we can walk over here and then notice this ladder, which is actually kind of subtle. It blends in a little bit with the wall. Actually, no, not too bad. And then walk across here. And then we notice the real way to solve this puzzle, which is to push this giant washing machine into this little compartment that conveniently doesn't have a roof. So I can conveniently shove this giant washing machine here. Although it's a little bit small. I think washing machines are bigger these days. And now I think I can finally go off that ramp. So let's go ahead and try that. Ooh, ow. They conveniently have this ladder here, so that's pretty nice. I think one other nice thing about putting the barrel right here on the ramp was that maybe when you raised the ramp and you didn't have the airboat there already, the barrel might have rolled down. So then you would have noticed that movement. I also like how... Oh, and I use cheats on my stream a lot, by the way. I also like how when we're pushing down the washing machine, that also sets up our sight lines so that we are already kind of looking in the direction of the ramp as well, which is really subtle and actually pretty good level design, I would say. Ooh, ouch. Oh my god, I can't get out of here. Ladder's gonna kill me again. Okay. And then again, my little boat. I think I need enough momentum first, and then I can make it over this trap. And I did it! Yay! And now we go in here. Investigate this sewer over here.
Hey! You're Freeman, aren't you?
Well, I wouldn't believe it if I couldn't see it with my own eyes. Dr. Gordon Freeman himself.
We're just getting ready to pull out.
We better hurry.
Oh wow.
Gotta tear down this thing and get out of here.
Oh gosh.
Greetings to the free man.
Come on in. I'll show you what you're up against.
So here's another little scene that Half-Life 2 likes doing, where you get out of your boat, you go in a little thing, and then someone talks to you for a bit. Oh, supplies.
Come on, get in here.
And then she's gonna block my way, so I can't
Here, take a
leave.
look at this.
So I have to listen to this guy talk.
This here's the dam. It's just up ahead. Eli's hideout is here. A stone's throw from the
Oh,
apron.
what's that guy doing to my
Hiding
boat?
plant. But getting there with that hunter chopper on your ass, next to impossible. Good news is the
Cool magnifying glass,
magic
though.
on your airboat, so you'll have a little more firepower going forward. I think he's just finishing up now. Go on out.
And then there's all these maps that don't really mean anything, I guess. Although this map clearly means something. And traditionally when you make these maps, you usually... Oh, he's always in the way. With these maps, usually you, like, literally just go inside the level editor and then you, like, take a picture. And then you take that picture from the level editor and bring it into Photoshop and draw on top of it a little bit. So that's usually how you make these maps. This one's a little bit fancier than usual. An artist looks like actually added all these like elevation lines and stuff. Looks pretty nice. Alright, here. Oh, I like this little side area right here. Oh, no bonus supplies though.
There we are. That gun came off one of the same hunter choppers that you're up against. I always like to bring a little irony to a firefight. Take that chopper down, and you should be able to tear on through to Eli's place.
The Freeman will accept this weapon or suffer greatly on the road ahead.
Oh. Don't have a choice. I guess I have to use guns now. And I have a little boat with a gun.
Give 'em hell, Doc.
Of course, you can't shoot people. That's probably a lot of players' first inclination, but you can't actually shoot your friendlies here. And I think this is what Valve's pretty good at. They like think about little set pieces like this, and then they kind of like mixing things up a lot. And I can just keep shooting at this guy. Oh, now you can blow everything up. Wow. What's also great about like the little dramatic arc here too is that we've been just running from everyone these past few years. Oh my god. These past few chapters we've just spent running away from everyone, and now we can finally like shoot at people, and it feels really, really good. It feels like we're finally able to do what we want. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I'm supposed to crash through there. Notice all these like action movie set pieces now. Like before the game was... Oh, I have God mode on, I think. Oops, sorry. Notice before the game was like so quiet. No, we were just pushing a washing machine onto a seesaw. And now the game shifts into action movie mode for a few minutes. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like how, notice the repetition on the tiles so much. I don't like that. I think they could have mixed that up better. Am I supposed to shoot down the missiles? Oops. Ah, it's in my way. Oh my god. Okay. And again, notice how plain these details are too before this. Something I was talking about last week. How these airboat sections are designed for you to just speed through them. So the level designer does not spend a lot of time building and detailing these areas. It's, you know, just kind of flat, very kind of plain stuff, which I think is good. Last week I argued that that was a good thing. You know, you shouldn't spend too long on these things because the player is just going to spend like 1 minute when they speed through these areas. Oh, now I'm stuck here. What am I doing here? Oh, there's a zombie here. Oh, where were they hiding? And now I can get this box of supplies. Goody. Oh, what was that? I heard a wind chime. That's a nice touch. I don't think there's an actual wind chime anywhere here, though. And again, if you haven't played Half-Life 2, you'll see these symbols around. These symbols are meant to signal you to stop and get out your little boat and try to find some supplies. And usually there's a little bit of environmental storytelling here where there's usually someone who is maybe sleeping here, a soiled mattress or something. And then they obviously died here waiting for me. I didn't get here soon enough. And also, these areas usually have really smart, rugs that really just tie the room together. It's a good rug. It's a shame it's so soiled. And then what else? Is there anything else for me to do here? What's up here? Oh, this is a dead person. There's no actual wind chime here. It's just kind of the sound of a wind chime. I think the wind chime here is just more to like kind of set the mood. I believe it's just playing from some random invisible point somewhere in this scene. And again, that's like kind of what Valve likes doing. They like mixing up the pacing, and that's thought to be good level design too, where you have some action, fast-paced moments, then you give time for the player to breathe a little bit, then you come back and amp up a lot of action again. It's kind of like what we've been talking about, how there's maybe you might go in a small room, and then once you leave that small room and enter a larger room, that larger room seems so much bigger because you entered it from a smaller room before. I think there's nothing else for us here, though, sadly. Let's get out of here. And go the way we're supposed to, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, oops. I'm not doing a good job dodging all these barrels. Oh, that's one nice thing too. You'll notice that as I like just drove over the corpses, I ended up picking up their ammo. That doesn't make any sense, right? How can I pick up all this stuff while I'm still in the boat? And that's what I really like about kind of a lot of the Valve approach in this era. It's very arcadey. It's not really a focus on realism or anything. They're just kind of letting you do what's convenient. And what's convenient is letting you pick up items and health and whatever while you're still inside the boat. This boat effectively becomes like an extension of our bodies almost. In the chat, people are asking about the explosive barrels. That's just kind of a trope that Half-Life 2 has been using for a while at this point. Because explosive barrels in games are just really fun and great, I guess. What keeps happening? A lot of people get motion sick during this section too, so if you have to stop watching this section because you're about to vomit, that's okay. My driving isn't the best either. I think there's supplies in here. And these guys keep shooting missiles at me, so I have to keep making passes. I think there's actually a pretty subtle auto-aim going on with this turret. Or maybe I just have it on easy mode, I don't really know. I have to keep moving or those missiles will hit me. Okay, there, finally blew it up. Let's get some health. And now what am I supposed to do? Just have to go through here? Okay, what am I supposed to do? Here, I have no idea. I can't fit my boat through these cracks. But then why would they make me fight those tanks? Okay, I'm supposed to make it into that tunnel, it looks like. That's kind of a little bit too subtle. I think a modern Half-Life 2 probably would have put like bright spotlights like right here to really attract our attention, really make sure we notice that. Usually you want to light every exit or entrance into a room. But I think that's where we're supposed to go. There's a light at the end of that tunnel. Let's see. Shot that stuff. That's blocked. Oh, I can see into this. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay. Can I blow that up? Can I... Maybe I need to get out. Oh, there's some explosive barrels here. Okay. So I'll just drop a grenade in here and run away. And then finally that door comes off. Huh, okay. Oh god, can I make it into this? Okay, good. I have to drive through here. I actually really like this. This is actually really nice. I like all these like columns here. It's kind of, it almost feels kind of like Greek to me almost. Keep going here. Oh, okay, and then there's a ramp. And then I can, like, Dukes of Hazzard my way into that tunnel, I guess. Just need enough speed. There we go. Now where am I? I think I go in here now. Oh no, is it another seesaw puzzle? Oh god, please tell me it's not a seesaw puzzle. Okay. Oh. Let's get some supplies there. Pick up some more supplies. Huh. So there's also like some environmental storytelling kind of going on. Although it's actually like kind of subtle. I remember when I first played Half-Life 2, I didn't really pick up on it. Where we're seeing all these beached ships everywhere. And as we keep playing, more kind of water levels around the world will be really, really low. And I think some of the intended storytelling or plot there is that the aliens are stealing all of the world's water. So that's why all the sea levels are so low, and that's why all of these ships are beached now. Let's keep going. I like this area. It's so really like nice and big and open. And then there's all these like little things to play around with. Ooh, there's a lot of supplies down here. I don't need them. Maybe I'll come back for them later. I believe this is a section where there's going to be a big fight, so I better reserve some of these supplies for when I need them. And I can hear a siren. Oh, now it's this guy again. Oh, and it's dropping mines. So many mines. I believe the story with that is that this AI, where it drops all the mines at me, we're kind of doing like a little, like a bullfight kind of, where we keep charging each other, or maybe we're like knights jousting or something. And it also has this AI phase. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Where it drops a lot of mines. And that was originally a bug, I believe, but then they liked the bug so much, they made it work. Oh god. I think I'm supposed to keep moving and not stand still. My bad. Oh god. Ouch. How much health does this thing have? Oh, I better go get that health I left behind before. Oh my god, I'm gonna hide in here. Can't get me in here. So many explosions, my god. Okay. Get back in my car. Oh, finally died. That's kind of sad. Oh, I killed it. Here's the wreckage. It's kind of small. Huh. Now what? I guess I'm supposed to just keep going. Guess I should open this. Oh, and that's kind of clever. Okay. So the reason I couldn't come here before and I had to kill that thing was when I'm standing out here and like turning this wheel, I'm super vulnerable. So that's why I had to kill that chopper first and then open it. This is like a type of gating that a lot of games have used for a while. And this thought to be better level design because it's more subtle. Instead of like killing the chopper and then the chopper literally gives us like a key or something to get through this door, it's much better to have it more like this, or it's like thought to be better like this, so that you know, it's up to you to actually like reason out where if you tried to just drive past the chopper and not actually kill the chopper first, you'd actually try to open up this thing, and then you'd realize that it kills you way too fast. So if you watched me play Half-Life 1, there's a similar section where there's like a shark cage, and you have to quickly open up this door before a shark kills you underwater. Or you can kill the shark first. Kind of a similar kind of concept here. What's here? Nothing. I feel like there used to be something here, and then they closed off that section. I don't know. If it were Zelda, we might like drop a bomb there and see if there's a secret cave there. I like how big and open this area is too. Oh, I believe there's a secret over here, if I remember. It's a very sneaky secret, because we've been seeing these little like hatches everywhere throughout this entire chapter, and they've always been closed off. And then here is the rare one where it's actually open. And it's also kind of off near the edge of the level, so it's like you wouldn't really think to go over here and check this out. I think I have to push my boat and jump on top of it to get in there, though. Which is actually kind of a cool mechanic. I wish they used that more. Oh, am I gonna die from the radioactivity first? Oh man, oh, I died from the radioactivity first. Okay, let's just activate some God mode. Some sweet, delicious God mode right there. And here's a little secret scene. This guy cooking a head crab, looks delicious. You have anything to say to me?
We remember the free man. We are coterminous.
Yeah, okay. Looks like he has some food, has some good barbecue going on. Has some barrels, you know, you can't have a barbecue without barrels. Oh, I kind of like this detail on top right here.
Our cause seems hopeless.
They make like the top of this cave burnt from the fire, so that's a nice detail right there. One weird thing though is that the shadow being cast by the fire is not the shadow being cast right here, right? That's because dynamic shadows in Half-Life 2 were limited to one shadow casting light. So this is actually based on the direction of the sun. They couldn't catch shadows from nearby light sources, unfortunately.
Our finest poet describes it thus.
What's he saying? What's this nonsense? I'm not staying around. Anyway, that's one of the very few secrets, actually, that are in this game. So I hope you enjoyed that. Disable God mode. If I go here? No. This is a dead end. So I guess I'll go over here. I think I have to go up there to that structure. Oh god. See if I can drive up there. It's kind of nice to drive a boat around too, like on land. Feels very action hero type. I guess I'll get out of here. In the chat, you're asking if I made this game. No, I did not make Half-Life 2. Although I will gladly pretend I did. Here I am. God, this area is just really huge and open, right? God, like I can see so far. If you saw when I was playing through Half-Life 1 a few weeks ago, you'll notice I was talking about sightlines a lot. How we often make sure a room can't see into another room. And back in 1998, you would be really concerned about breaking those lines of sight to make sure the player wouldn't see too much and then wouldn't overload their computers. And now in 2004, 6 years later, look at how large and open these areas are. Really impressive. And a lot of that is just kind of down to, I think, being kind of competitive in video games. You know, if you've been a gamer maybe for the last 10 or 15 years, you'll kind of notice there's a shift from like corridor shooters of like Doom and Quake and stuff to basically open world games. And now basically everything is an open world game. And the thinking there is that large landscapes are more impressive and they sell better. And I guess it's hard to argue with that. I also like that they have this large water tower here, and that's kind of a landmark for us. Imagine we were over here. We really notice all that stuff right there. You know, that like sticks out as a landmark. Let's go in though. Let's see what's in here. Oh my god. Okay. Why did I come in here? I guess there's like supplies in here. Oh, I knocked over all the supplies. Okay. Go into here, pick up some stuff. Is this a box? No. More health I don't really need. Thought there was gonna be like a button here. I guess not. I'll get out here. Oh, I'm supposed to go over here. I guess. Huh. I love these water tanks, by the way. I don't know why. They're just like really interesting shapes right here. And they're kind of the right amount of dirtiness. This is, you know, why I think like a lot of environment artists like metal stuff. Metal's really great because it's kind of a mix of these kind of like sharp, crunchy, like dirty details along the edges. You get a lot of that edge detail right there, or a lot of excuses to add edge detail at least. But then you still have a lot of just kind of negative space, flat, kind of plain space right here for the player to still kind of rest their eyes on it. So I think this kind of metal work, a lot of people like making because it's kind of like salty and sweet, you know, crunchy and flat, you know, two great tastes that go together. Or like rock and concrete. Delicious. Try it sometime. In case you really didn't get the point, they also have these signs here so that you really just understand what you're supposed to do. Which is go over here for some reason. And we have to go over here so that we can pull this lever. Why did I pull that lever? Oh, so I can go down this way? Yeah, I think I go down this way. So that's like a shortcut if I need to get back, I guess. And then I'll walk over here. Oh, I love this glass too. So dynamic, it's really fun to break. Oh, I pull this lever. Oh, and now that opens that floodgate. So now I can ride my boat through there, I guess. Yeah, the sound design is nice, right? In the chat, people are mentioning how they really like how the sound of water gets really loud as you approach. And then as we walk away, the sound kind of fades out. Let's keep going. Oh, I really like this lamppost too. Like, it kind of has, you know, it's like a lamppost and stuff too, but it also has this nice, like, electrical equipment right here that's still kind of interesting looking. It helps ground how this is kind of industrial and stuff, but it's still kind of like cool shapes that you wouldn't normally see, I think. Let's go back here. What do I do now? I guess I go back down there. Oh, and there's another sign in case you missed it. So I guess I just drive my boat off. And then I'll have to use these logs as a ramp, I guess. Really nice silhouette here too. Like, you get all these interesting shapes right here, the wheels right here, all these like antenna and electrical boxes, and then you get this nice cross beam right here, and all the truss work. I think that works pretty well. It's a good silhouette. I think my criticism though is that this doesn't look like big or important enough. I didn't really know or get a sense that this was my end goal. I feel like they should have made this floodgate bigger, and then I would have paid more attention, felt like I was kind of doing more by opening it. You know, it's kind of weird how like that floodgate is is kind of bigger and more important looking than this floodgate. But maybe that's on purpose. Maybe they want you to kind of feel like you're improvising something. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and try to make this jump. Oh, just barely. Oh my god, I'm upside down. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay. Sorry if you just vomited. I didn't mean to. And that's the end of that chapter. I think right now, oh my god, kill me, it's saying kill me. I think now's maybe a good place to stop. We'll pick up this new chapter next week, I think, Black Mesa East. Anyway, thanks for tuning in for the last hour or so, and I guess see you next week. Bye.